Hello everybody and welcome to the 100th episode of Hermitcraft. Yes, I know things have been a bit slack on the Hermitcraft front recently, but you know, this is episode 100 and I've been really thinking and struggling about what I should do for you guys. So I decided that I would show you my top 10 places on Hermitcraft. So that's what we're going to do today, because I think this place has grown and has been amazing. And if you just look at the sunset and my museum, this is just fabulous. They're not all going to be my builds, but like a significant portion of them are. I think you have to like what it is you do in Minecraft. So a lot of my favorite places are like just things that I have built. But there are some other things that other people have built that I think are equally awesome. And I am just going to head to number 10. Okay, so number 10 is this area. This is the very first thing that I built on, well actually no, the very first thing I built was here, and it was like a tiny little, here, it was a tiny little shack and where I kept all my stuff. But the second thing I built, hello chicken. Hello, chicken. The second thing I built was, that is actually still a tree farm, technically. Those birchwood trees. Those are my tree farms that I've never actually destroyed. Good to know that they're still here. This is my temple-y thing with the hanging gardens of Hermiton. So yeah, this is like one of my favourite things that I ever built, because I just like the texture of the stone and the sandstone all together. And I've got a little bed, and my dog Dave is kept up here. Some of you might know where Dave comes from, but that's my dog Dave. And down here is a little secret room, like it's all temple-y and special, and none of these chests have anything in anymore. And this is my secret garden, which has been overtaken by mushrooms. I got a little chair and a nice water feature. So yeah, I really liked doing this. This was the thing that made me feel like this place was going to be fine. I was a bit scared when I first built this, but yeah, I do like this. And then of course there's the Hanging Gardens of Babylon that I built with Joe and a few other people, but mainly Joe. We need to take out that ladder. But I think that's the rings. The rings get me on this. Let's see if I can just boop down. I love the fact that boop, up we go. Oh, her budget. I suck at water in Minecraft. But I just love how I'm going up the ladder. Going up the ladder. Never mind. I like the fact that we just sort of ripped the dirt from the ground and rebuilt it. So these are the Hanging Gardens. Also sort of number 10ish, because I just think I just like them. So yeah, let's go to the top and see. I can see my house from here, kind of thing. So let's go. And I love that little tree. That little tree on its own little floating island. I just think that's spectacularly awesome. I hope Joe comes back properly soon so we can play together again. Upsy up. Yes. Look, you can see the whole of the spawn town from here. And let's keep going up. This portal is unlit. I think they took out the portal, but there was a portal there, so you could get sort of up there if you needed to. Come on. Come on, death from above, death from above, death from above. Oh no, the portal's up here now with a little arbor type dealy. Boop. Okay. So I do like the Hanging Gardens because they're nicely staggered and they look pretty. And God, I remember making this place, this island. It was quite large at the time, but I just think from a distance they just look awesome. Even though up close they're not spectacular, from below they're really, really good. So these two things, that my house and the floating gardens, are my number 10 top favourite place. And I do actually still come back here sometimes just to take a moment and said, this is where I started. Number 9 on my top 10 is the business district. I do love the business district. Everybody is so creative with all their stuff. And Shaun the Sheep has been shaved. Huh. Yep, Shaun the Sheep has been shaved. Well, okay then. Kind of like it, actually. I'm not sure why he's got pink skin and black skin. Maybe he's just incredibly tanned. And he's got, like, the world's biggest tan line. Anyway, what was I saying? I just think, yes, the business district. I think the creativity people show with their different shops, and that's new. I like that. What's the deal? Steel pickaxes. Okay. I just think everybody's creativity is really good, and they've done some amazing work as a collective, and you can get everything that you actually need here, so long as you got diamonds. And yeah, so the business district is my number 9 because actually I spend a huge amount of time here on the server, just for random reasons. Actually, I kind of hang out with the newspaper a lot, and yeah, a lot of my work actually goes into this place. Most of my Hermitcraft episodes are building other stuff, but I always seem to come back here at some point. And also we've got, like, the food district, which I count the food court. I count as, like, the business district. Massive shears. Okay. Needed wool, sheared your ship, slip and Zul'jin. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. But yes, the business district, the food thing, and, you know, all that sort of stuff. I think it's a really creative way to solve problems. And the problem is, you know, food and all the other stuff. And the flower shop, for example, was people wanted flowers. I had some time. I went out and farmed them, and then I built a thing. And now we don't have to worry about flowers anymore. So what was this? This is number 9. On to number 8. Number 8. The museum in general. Okay, so I love my museum. I've spent so much time here. If I didn't love it, there is something wrong. Including the skulls and all the little exhibits and the ceiling. I spent so much freaking time on the ceiling, but particularly this room. This room is my number 8. For some reason, this room and the ceiling just speaks to me. I really love it, and the fact it's got those little courtyards outside, and I think it's one of my better designed rooms, and I do love the moon, the sun, and the sunlight, and the daytime, etc., and nighttime effects. I do like the nighttime effect. I might do an entire ceiling in that style with all the little hanging stars. I think that works really well. I really do love this room. This room is just awesome. And I say that, I don't normally like to blow my own trumpet, as it were, but I do really like hanging out in this room. I think really because of the ceiling. The ceiling just sings to me. I love it. I love this room. Number 7 on the list, Monkey Farm Skull. I just think this is such a fantastic piece of sculpture, and the fact that it's, like, easy to change, and he's put so much effort into the details of it, and I just think it's awesome. Let's go inside. I did not see the headphones before, but now apparently there are headphones, so in we go. I like the nice dark, and this thing with all the steaming water that's sort of boiling and the sound effects. I think that's a really cool use of the mechanics of the game. So we got all this sort of, like, and we've got the lava dripping from above, and it's kind of creepy in a kind of I'm so impressed that you did this kind of way. So we've got to stand right in the middle and press the button. Hang on. Okay, I've got to do this. It's got to work. In the middle. Slightly forward. In the middle. Hang on, I've got to get out of F1 for this. I'm going to be right back when I've done this. Hey, I made it. I hate those elevators because I can never get up. It always takes me a massive try. I like the fact that we've changed the server to a 1.8 snapshot. I think we're on 30 something. And I like the fact that we got a sign box, so he's using that instead of a water block to jump. It's nice, and it settles things down. But if you look at this place is just, it's just awesome on the inside as well. He's got all the chandeliers, he's got little villager farms, he's got his beacons, and this must be the Monkey Farm Beats kind of headphones. Let's go down here where you can just see everything. He uses glass in a really good way. I love the way that Monkey Farm uses glass in his builds, and I also like everything about the way that this place is set out. So yes, Monkey Farm skull, number 7. Number 6, Joe's monument. Well, it's the Temple of Mausoleum of Telecarnassus, and his eye museum. These two things, I think, you know, are really spot on for what he was trying to do, and it's just really Joe's style. I'm not really a fan of the end stone, but I think he's done it with these kind of slat windows, and I think it works quite well. And just because he couldn't do pixel art, but the eyes he could totally do. So yeah, he's basically just taken the idea of museum. Frog from Chrono Trigger. Yeah, that's totally Frog's eyes. Yeah, Steve. Sorry, I have this thing. I went on this trip with teenagers, and basically Steve now has a whole new meaning to me. So yeah. So if I go Steve or Alan, I apologise. I apologise entirely. So yes, we've got Eye Museum, which I think is awesome, and let's go up to the mausoleum. I've sort of grouped these together because I really do like them. Let's go. Boop. Oh, I wonder how many hearts that took. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look at all that space we never ever used. Huh. I suppose we actually moved to the new area quite quickly. Oh, I didn't know that this shovel thing was still here. I thought that had long gone. Yep, but there's a shovel there. And Joe's weird wool house museum type thing. But yes, Joe's Temple of Telecarnassus, I think, to correct the past as pink carpet, change for the future. Came here to correct the past as pink carpet, change the future forever. Oh my god. Those signs must be ancient. Okay, so this is in loving memory of Biffa's Bowl. But I do like the way that he decided to try and do sort of like hieroglyphic-y kind of things on the walls with templates, and there's rainbows, and I have no idea, and then that's the filling in of the museum of Biffa's Bowl, because this is sort of a monument to the old server, which I'm kind of sad that I missed out on, but you know, things happen, life happens, and things are awesome. So yes, I do love this temple. As it was one of the first like wow things that wowed me on the server. So yes, we have as number 6 Joe's Temple of Helicarnassus and the Eye Museum. Okay, since I've been away, things have happened and I don't know what's going on. So I'm actually going to try and show this off as number 5, which is Hypno's base, without showing anything dodgy. Okay, so I might have to cut and skip around a little bit. But yeah, Hypno's base I think is 1, really peaceful. 2, effort is a big thing for me, because if you put the effort in, you're going to get the rewards. You're going to get this like beautiful, beautiful base, even with an RV camper in it, where you just have this amazing talent. And I think everything that Hypno does in this base is just set out to make everything just gorgeous. So yeah, Hypno's base, definitely my number 5 on the list, possibly including my area just across the way. So I am going to just run around this area, not looking at the middle at all, and we're going to move on to number 4. Well, you sort of knew it had to be in here somewhere. So yeah, number 4 is the ribbon. The ribbon is just one. It's a spectacular piece of engineering and a spectacular use of stone and making stone pretty. Stone is not pretty, but somehow Slip has managed to do this. So yes, number 4 is definitely the ribbon, just because it's just gorgeous. It just really is. And he had most of this built within about 5 days of being on the server. Slip is a worker. We're gonna say this. Even his hoof-hearted stables. It took me ages to get the pun. It literally took me quite a while to get the pun on that one. So and I love the fact that he's got these little platforms, and he's got the bush gardens, some beautiful bushwork from Corrals, helping Slip out a lot. So we've got a lovely garden. I'm not sure what's on the other things, the other platforms. But let's go down and have a look. Can I run? I can't really seem to run that far. Oh, this is his fishing hut, which he's actually decorated and made pretty. Mine has not been made pretty. The outside to be honest, the outside of my base is just horrendous. It's just all like the farms and stuff I need. Need to work on that, like really sharpish. And down we go. His auto sorter, and even further down. I've gone the wrong way. It's around here. I'm not sure how he navigates, because it takes me like I suppose it's because he's been here longer, but it takes me a moment to navigate everything. Just think that he's placed every single block in this by hand. Survival is just amazing. That's more auto sorter. That's another area, and we're gonna keep on. Oh goodness sake! Right, more auto sorter. This is his chicken farm. I've got 3 ender pearls. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this running. But yes, Slip's base is just uncredible. No, incredible. Uncredible is something else entirely. And then we go down. I love the fact that it goes like to base height. This is his storage unit, I'm assuming. And down even further. And down even further is just, as far as I'm aware, it's just stuff. Oh, right, I should probably eat something. That's why I can't run. I am hungry. So, yeah, sorry, I apologise for being a moron. I know it's no different to normal, but sometimes... Oh, is this a house bit? Does he have a house? Does he actually have a house? Wow. This is really cool. It's got, like, little This is a Zul'jin. This is a Zul'jin thing, I think? It's got to be, because those are sort of Zul'jin type shelves. And he's got... Yes, I like it. I like it. And down even further is stuff and things, because it's Slip. And then even further down, and this is where his basement is, and he's blocked off ravines and all sorts of things. Now I've got to do my favourite bit about this place and go up the minecart elevator. See you in a second. Yes, this thing is my favourite. This thing right here. In and whee! Sorry, hang on a second. Whee! And relax. Yeah, I love that thing. That thing is awesome. Area number 3. Zul'jin and Corrals' house. I think these two houses are basically showing off the good work. For goodness sake, I want to get up there. Just thank you. Just show the differences between them, because we've got one modern, one classical style, but I'm gonna get my bow out. Thinking about it, because I don't want to explode anyone. Oh, you sneaky bugger. one in the water fountain. And anyway, I think they show off two completely different styles, but they complement each other really well because they both have the same sort of talent, except they've chosen to go in different ways. And I think these two houses in particular show what can be done in a small area. So yes, I'm totally thinking that these two houses are some of the best work I've seen on the server, and they have a great contrast with each other. So yeah, I like this place. Number 2 on my top 10 list has got to be the Wastelands. Just sheerly for the effort and how amazing it looks after the fact. This, I mean, I'm sure we'll all agree that this is incredible. I mean, you can see where the river used to be coming down here, and I just think that's spectacularly awesome. This whole thing is really peaceful and really quiet, and I love this entranceway. I love the wings on it. It just looks really cool. I do have vendor pearls, so I can go down. So sorry. Yes. Love just how spectacular this place looks, and let's boop our way down. And I love this entranceway. This is where I deliver his paper. I do like the fact that he kept the temple. He didn't have to, but he did. Boop. Do I have feather falling boots on? I does. Boop. And this place, this area of the Wastelands is just amazing. This is incredible. And you've got all the little baby zombie pigmen just running about, being in. It's entirely possible that baby zombie pigmen are glitched in this in this snapshot. Quite insane. Or maybe they're affected by beacons now. But yeah, just the fact that he's used like different ores, etc. in this building, and he's color coordinated it. I like the primary colors, and I like. X doesn't claim that he's a builder. He's never said that he is a builder, but he puts the effort into it. He goes in. He goes to his server. He asks questions. He asks for help. I think that's one of the key things. If you're not sure if you like things or not, asking for help is probably the best way you're ever going to learn. So I think X has become probably, I would probably say he's one of the best builders on the server for large scale projects. Small scale projects, I think. No, to be honest, his small scale projects are coming up there in just a design aesthetic. But yeah, these things right now, they're just spot on. I think they are just fabulous. I mean, the trees and this whole kind of feel that he's got here. I don't know if he's actually got any. Oh, he has got some things in this area. You see, trying to hide the lighting there is a really good technique. Wow, the void fog is a pain in the bum. But yeah, you can see like the effort he puts into keeping things, you know, pretty and contained. And yeah, I just, sorry, this has turned into a Praise X festival. But no, I think he has put in so much effort to his builds and to the server in general. Actually, he's so pretty much anything X does at the moment is amazing. So yeah. So yes, number two has to be the Wastelands. I think the effort and the just how amazing it all is just, it just blows me away every time. And number one, you didn't think you were going to get away from this, did you? I love the Cthulhu part of this museum. Not necessarily the bits leading up to it, although I think I was quite, oh crappy. I think I was quite pleased with that stuff, and I do like the books and all the things around. I mean, it would be better if I had built it out of sandstone, but I just didn't have the energy to build everything out of sandstone. I also kind of like the textures. It feels like it's been a bit caved in. I still need to fix things. It really irritates me that they pick up sand and all sorts. So just this moment here, I love this. This is just one of my all-time favorite areas. This is probably the best thing. I think this I mean, obviously not the sand, but you know, dang it, Enderman. But I think this is one of the best things, the best works I've ever done. So yeah, my number one is Cthulhu. It's seriously, I just love it, and I spent so long working on it and trying to make it work right that, you know, this I wanted this to work, and I think it does. And I think it's just great the way it is, and I just love the chamber. I wish I had more time and energy to put more detail into it, but I do not. I wanted to do like an entire underground thing, but I think I'm actually tired of, you know, digging things out. So I'm probably never going to do an underground thing properly again. But yeah, I do like this room. This room works for me. Anyway, that has been my top 10 places on Hermitcraft. Class dismissed.